I felt really proud again, as I did last year, that the voters gave us 10 wonderful movies.
Well, but the thing is, a lot of those movies aren't big movies, too. So, I mean, any concerns about audience appeal, or?
I think you're going to find, believe it or not, when you go back and look at the 10 titles, and you put the grossing of those 10 titles right now together, you're going to see that a lot of big grossing movies there. There's no Titanic or Avatar this year. We knew that. Toy Story 3 did close to $2 billion. I mean, worldwide. So I think I think there's a lot of audience movies there. I think the 10 movies are just wonderfully made movies.
It's nice to see those animated films get nominated too, and I think it was a big shock when Beauty and the Beast, but it's not so much a shock anymore, is it?
No, story. They tell wonderful stories, and they do it in a way that you sometimes forget they're animated. And there's something about, I don't know what it is, but I've always believed this, there's something about movies for everybody. Some movies aren't for everybody, and that's okay. Something about movies for everybody.
Tom, let me ask you about the awards themselves. You've got two young hosts, which is pretty exciting. It seems to me that you're kind of revamping it again. It's like you guys are reinventing yourselves every year now. Is that safe to say?
Well, I think it's safe to say that we're trying to stay with the times. You know, a lot of people, we read what people write about the show, about us. We're the furthest thing from dinosaurs you'll ever meet. Bottom line is that we've known we need to do things to be more relevant in today's times. And I think we're doing that. I think that the one thing will never happen is we'll never lose who we are, our history. We have such a rich history. I don't think that'll ever change. I don't think we'll ever do anything to hurt that history. And I think these young actors, these talented performers will bring to this year's show, because don't forget, we have a show and we're giving out 24 awards. The 24 awards are what we really do. The show is the other part of that. And I think these young people in the grid that our producers have put together will bring young Hollywood to meet old Hollywood. And I think that's going to be kind of special.
Can you do it in 3 hours? Is it possible?
Well, let me put it like this to you. Every year the goal is to get as close to 3 hours as possible. We've not been great with it, but the goal again this year is to try to do the show in somewhere around 3 hours and 10 minutes. That's always the goal. If we can, it'll be good. The key, though, is how good a show is it going to be?